All right, got the tungsten. Now, what the heck do I do with it? I haven't really found like the best use. It seems it's used in a few things, but nothing major. Like nothing going to be crafting a lot of. Like, you can make mixed metal ingots, but you can make mixed metal things out of refined iron. Probably won't be using tungsten for that. Use energy flow circuits, which I used in a few things. But that's like small quantities. That's 2 tungsten to make 4. Uh, turbines. Things use a lot of superconductors. No, it doesn't look like it. It's just not a really used thing. Hot tungsten steel is only used in reactor casing and to cool into tungsten steel, which is used to make mixed metal ingots again. Iridium reinforced tungsten steel blocks. It also is used to make dark matter. So when we get to dark matter, we'll need some of this stuff. But actually, I can make. No, I can't because I don't have charcoal logs found on some planets. We're gonna have to go to space before we can get dark matter. But getting there. It's used in a few things. The plates don't do any. I don't think the plates do anything. Other plates do some stuff. Nothing really big. Nothing I really need a ton of tungsten steel for. But the biggest one is, of course, the reactor housing, which is my next goal. 4 reactor casings for that, and like there's a lot of. Let's just take a look at how much I need. I would like a reactor. It would add to my power use or my power availability a little bit. So you need controller, port, control rod, power tap, fuel rod, and 21 casings. So I'd probably have to make 24 casings to make them in 4s. Fuel rod doesn't take anything. These, I think, each take 4 reactor casings. So that one, this one, yeah, seems to be that way. A bit of uranium. All right, so in total, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 plus 21 is 37. So I'm making 40 reactor casings. All right. So that is, it's only 20 hot tungsten steel. So that's not that far off. I mean, I'm making 14 here. So I almost have enough tungsten steel to make all this. And obviously, when you actually make a reactor, you're going to want a lot bigger than what I'm making right now. But this will do the smallest possible reactor size and complete the quest. Mainly allowing us to move on to the next stuff, because behind the reactor is applied energistics. And that's when things get really exciting. Big push. I'm going to try to get some more tungsten. Probably going to go to the end and get some end stone. Where is it? This stuff. Get some end stone and centrifuge that to get the tungsten dust. It's a lot of end stone though. I know, I guess you get 2 each, so how many is that? 8 end stone becomes 1 there, so a stack of end stone becomes 2 tungsten steel. That's not bad. It's just a matter of going to get that. So 6 tungsten steel off. I need a bunch of uranium. Let's look at that. Before I go do that, let's look at uranium. Because that's kind of the thing I've been, don't worry about it. So uranium, I have a bunch of uranium ore. What's the best I can do with it? Uranium ore, ground down to uranium grit with the grinder or the crusher, get some lead. Can I turn back to ingots? I can. Okay. Yeah, so it's a 2-to-1. And I don't know how many of this I need. I think it can't be much more than 20. No, because it's 4 each, so closer to 40 uranium. Let's see. What do I have? Yeah, I got a little bit. So that's probably fine. All right. Quest for some tungsten steel or some more tungsten. Does this like hurt to hold? No, it's not really that hot. It's just a little yellow. Quest for some tungsten, and we will try to get this reactor up and running. The alarm just went off. I think we're out of dirt. One little thing I might have looked over. So I was ready to go here. I got the hot tungsten steel. I got the uranium. This graphite. I forgot about this graphite. So I think in regular versions, all you do is you smelt coal or something really simple along those lines to get graphite. I don't see that you graphite dust. So you don't make the dust, you make the graphite itself. All right, resonator. Yeah, hop graphite ingot. So I need hot graphite ingots, which, all right, you smelt some dust. Okay, so you do make the dust, and the dust is, you know, just 8 coal coke. Yeah, so 8 coal coke to make a single graphite. So each of these is 4 pieces of coal coke, and that's a lot. I think I need 2 stacks of coal coke to do this, which I mean I got some. I don't have a ton, but this coke oven is rather slow, and I think it's no, it didn't stop. It's still going. It's really slow. Luckily, looking up other ways to make it coal coke, you have the coke oven, but you also have the industrial blast furnace, which says it does it in 20 seconds. But I have 2 overclockers. Count them, 2. And hopefully it. Am I doing something else? Why am I out of power? Who's using up all the juice? Nothing here's on. Oh, do I still have stuff charging? Okay, this is strange. That's fine. Something somewhere is using up my power. The input rates max energy 120k FE. The energy change. Okay, so you see energy change right there. It goes to minus 4k. Can't be too much, right? And sure enough, none of these are in any sort of situation where they're going to be low on power. I usually base it on these cables. If the cables are empty, that means all the power that's being used. All of these are burning at full capacity pretty much, and pumping as much as they can through this cable. So this cable's empty. These ones are all full, which means these are not running at full capacity if they're running at all. This does seem to be burning though. Yeah, that is burning. You'd see a charge there if it wasn't. Yeah, so these ones aren't. So I'm not running at full capacity. This is probably powering just the laser. The rest of these ones are used too. Yeah, I should be fine. I still got half available. What's the problem? Okay, a little bit of math I did. You can calculate the RF per tick or FE per tick using these. Now I was under the assumption that it was all consistent, but it doesn't look like it is. So this is 4 seconds for 38k. 1 second is 20 ticks. So that's 80 ticks for 38,000. So you take 38,000 FE, divide that by 80 ticks, and you get that that's using 475 RF a tick. Simple. This, on the other hand, is 20 seconds for 819k, which is 400 ticks. 819,000 divided by 400 gives you a base before overclocking RF per tick of 2047.5, which explains that a little bit. Not entirely. I should be able to maintain a 2000 RF per tick machine. Okay. Do that. This sideways. I don't care right now. I don't even know how they went. I think it was something like this. Oh, put them in. I don't even know right now. Like, that must be full because I don't have the upgrade. Okay, so let's do this one. Alright, all fixed. Dang, guy. Not only did he get in here, he walked over to where all the storage was. And then had an appetite in here. I still gotta rotate that. Ta-da! And he also broke this. At least I got these 2 blocks back. My solution was obviously to add more power there. Added another 32 generators, which should generate another 1024 RF per tick. No overclockers. This should have 0 problem now. It's still having a problem. There's a bottleneck somewhere else. It's preventing me from using up the power that I need. These redstone energy flux ducts, I don't think they're the bottleneck. They have a transfer rate of 9,000. This is only using 2,000 with no overclockers. No problem there. These have an output rate of 1,000 per side. I have it connected on 1, 2, 3, 4 sides, 4,000 RF per tick. No problem there. These high voltage, actually, are these all set to output? Oh, maybe not. That one's set to output. That one's set to output. That's it. Okay, this one right here isn't set to output yet. I could fix that. Maybe add another output side. Can't tell what's what up here. Yeah, that one's not output. The bottom one is. That right there is input. And that right there is also input. I'll also check the other side. Gotta see where this is, 'cause it's only taking 2K. I'm generating more than 2K. That one's set to output now. This is drained. These cables aren't drained though. So when it's at max, the energy change, it's at 0 right now, it goes to 1.5K. These cables should support that. That's really weird that it's not. Like overclocked, I've been using more power than this for some of the things. Do a break replace, put some more cables around it. It's still at minus 1K FE per tick. Another one there. It's at minus 512 because the input rate. What? Okay, that's something I didn't realize. The input rate's only 512, so that's per connection. Okay, so the bottleneck's not... This thing is willing to use 2,000 RF per tick, but it only has an input rate per side of 512. Sure. Okay. He's gonna look a little weird. I'm gonna move stuff around. I'm gonna connect more cables to this because that's a thing. Let's take extractor here. We're gonna put it on top of the compressor. That. This thing's gonna get a little bit one of these. It's gonna go underneath too. Now, it has an input rate per side of 512 and can maintain its power of whatever its power is. It's still only using 2K. So that wasn't the problem. That's really weird. Why would they make it use more than it can store beside? Like this is kind of required then. But alright. Just need to connect this over here, and beautiful mess of cables here. Let's thumbnail that one. That's pretty interesting. So let's overclock it. Overclocking's fun. We're gonna take a good old over. I put them in the chemical reactor. I thought those came out of the chemical reactor. Those were the ones I had for this. I'm gonna take one of these. Put both of them in it. Whatever. Okay, so that increased the input rate, but did not really. Actually, it should now. Okay, let's quick stopwatch here. Should take 20 seconds unoverclocked. Can I get the stopwatch up in time? No. Here we go. Time it halfway. 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's double speed now. It takes 10 seconds per coal coke as opposed to 20. The input rate per side did go up. The energy consumption also went up, I'm pretty sure. But oh yeah, there it goes. I was in fact I was draining these cables more than I was using. So that's really interesting how that works. So I got to find a balance between not overloading my system and taking up all the power and doing it at a reasonable speed. I think one overclocker should work. Go here. This looks to be steady. One overclocker can maintain this. I'd still like more power, but this is just a temporary setup because I need a lot of coal coke and I need it now. So I got the hop graphite ingots. This was 2 stacks of coal coke went into this, 16 of them, and it needs 32 grid power to convert. I only have 17 right now, but I turn my little crank. I'm to 32.5. Perfect. I actually only need to turn this for the second half. Oh, apparently if you just right click it, you stay turning it. That's great. I don't have to hold my mouse down. I just right click it and it just keeps going. Neat. So I got 16 of these to go, and it's just gonna be sitting here turning a crank for like the next 5 minutes. Fun times. Be right back. Why? The middle of the day. They just kind of just started, but of course, of all the things to spawn, he was in there. He almost exploded right by those cables. I'm surprised he didn't. Seriously, guy? Seriously? Alright, see if I got all the things here. I need to craft this, I think, 40 times, or 40 casings, so craft this 10 times. Let's see, 1, 2. Really? I mean, 10 of the, yeah, that's 20. I thought I had more graphite than that. Yeah, so graphite's looking to be the limiting factor here. There's nothing I can do about that except just make more, which I've been doing. Ended up with like 20 ingots worth. I do have more coal coke in here. I'll have to throw more into that too. I actually think I have some. I can make another 8. That'll help a little bit. All right, this should do it. I think I can math. Put this here. And there's 40. Perfect. That. So from this, I need a power tap. Easy enough. I need a controller. All right. I don't wanna make something I don't need. I believe I need an access port. I need an access port and a control rod. I actually might have made a little bit too many, but that's fine. I need an access port, right? And a control rod. And no, I was so close. This takes 3 more graphite bars. All right. Well, anticipating this, I did put some more coal coke in to I can aim to process because I was expecting something like that. I should be able to make another 5 graphite with this. It's just such a slow process. Graphite's so tedious. And look, there's 2 more. So look, I made exactly enough with this extra 5. Yay. I did add enough solar panels so I don't have to do this manually anymore. Oh. Yay. Cool. Is that it? That's it. The quest's done. Let's go. All right. That's all that's left. Put together. So the way it goes is you place a little square. Just a 3x3. You place a little square. And then you wait till next episode. So that's going to be it for today. Next episode, we'll actually put this somewhere. And I have some plans, but it's not going to be as many quests. Next episode is going to be mostly base expansion, and a little heads up for you. Whoa, there's a layer down. Whoa, there's another layer down. This one's really tall. I have plans. We're going to make more levels, more pretty colors, and see where it goes. That's it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.